Hey ladies, how are you today? Just checking in here. I am Sarah Rose and I am so happy to have you here today. Welcome, welcome. Let me know where in the world you are watching from. I know we have people in this group from all over North America, even some people that are going to be watching either live or on the replay from Europe and from Africa. So it's just really exciting to connect with people all over the world, and I'd love to know where you're tuning in from, whether it's live or on the replay. So we're going to dive right in today because I've got a lot of information to share with you. I am positively buzzing right now. I'm just so excited to share this information with you. So before I go into why I'm so excited, I want to give you a little bit of background of who I am and why we're even here and having this conversation. So I grew up watching my mom, single mom of 3 little kids, 6 figures in debt. I don't know how she did it. Single mom with 3 little kids. And she knew that she had to find a way out, and a traditional 9-to-5 job was not going to cut it. So she became a pioneer in the network marketing industry. And I grew up watching my mom go from nothing, absolutely beyond broke, to earning multiple 7 figures in this industry, which was unheard of in those times. Most women either stayed home with the kids or they would go to a job. So my childhood was very unconventional in watching a mother entrepreneur and what is possible when you have a conviction, when you decide to decide, when you know that you're meant for more and you're prepared to do anything that it takes to create that level of success for yourself and for your kids, right? So in my 20s, tried to have multiple jobs, but growing up not having that as my role model, I quickly realized that I was not cut out for employment. I craved time freedom to do what I wanted when I wanted. I wanted flexibility, and I wasn't getting that. I was like chained to this job that I didn't like, and I was getting resentful and upset. And long story short, I went into network marketing with my mom and built to the top level of a company. I earned trips around the world, cars. It was a lot of fun, a lot of speaking engagements, recognition, everything, but the product wasn't consumable. And so you can only sell so many educational toys, sex toys, handbags, or jewelry. Sorry, I've got notifications coming through. Until they're like, you know what, we're all set on jewelry, bags, toys, whatever for the next while. And then you're out there trying to scrounge up some other new customers, and it wasn't building as fast as I wanted, and it wasn't a consumable product. Around that same time, the company changed hands, and the new owners weren't ethical. They changed up our compensation plan, and I started losing money. So I said, you know what, this isn't for me, and I left. I just walked away and never looked back. So that's when I started my interior design business and was successful with that. I met my husband, we had our daughter, Sophie, and my husband was very successful in business, so we decided that I would stay at home and raise our daughter. A few years later, we hit a financial crisis. We were not expecting to lose pretty much everything he had worked for overnight, and we had to move out of our big, beautiful house. We had to take our cars back. It was a really dark and difficult time, and I had to go back to work. Well, not ever having really conformed to a traditional 9-to-5 job, and I'm not knocking it if you have one. I'm just saying it was not ever role modeled to me, and it was never my jam. So I looked everywhere. I was like, I've got to get a job. I got to figure something out. But nothing was resonating with me, and I couldn't find anything that would give me the income that would make a dent in our financial situation. Can anybody relate? Have you ever tried a big job or find a job, or you've been in a difficult financial position, and all of a sudden it's like, nothing's moving here. I can't find anything that I can wrap my head around. So I thought about starting my interior design business again, but that was going to take a lot of money to tap into my resources, rebuild a website, and try to find some new clients. Plus, everybody in Charleston at the time had decided that they were interior designers. So the competition was just going to be crazy. To try and start over with a little one at home and no resources, it was just not a possibility. Looked into going back to real estate school. Again, not knocking real estate, but it just was not my jam. I couldn't get excited about it. Plus, I didn't have the money to go back to school, and I didn't have the time to learn it and build up a customer base. And if you weren't an interior designer in Charleston at the time, then you were a real estate agent. So it was just like overflowing with interior designers and real estate agents. I couldn't figure out what to do. So I'm banging my head against the wall and I'm like, I can't just sit here and play the role of the victim. Meanwhile, we're trying to figure out what comes first, paying the rent or keeping the power on or keeping groceries on the table. I don't know if any of you can relate to that, but it's a very difficult position to find yourself in later in life. Hey, Leslie, welcome. Hey, Sandra, so glad to have you ladies here. Welcome, welcome. So it just came to me one morning. I'd been using these products for some health issues I'd had, stress-related health issues, stress coming from this financial situation. And it's just us girls, so I know this is maybe too much information, but I couldn't stop bleeding. And the doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong. They kept telling me that I was going to have a hysterectomy. And after surgery, nothing changed. And they kept putting me on these pills and nothing was working. So I realized that I had to take my health into my own hands. And I found this supplement, this bee pollen supplement. I started taking it. It completely regulated my system. And I've never had to go back to the doctor. I've never had to have any more surgeries. The bleeding stopped and it changed my life. And I also started drinking this aloe vera drink that helped me lose the rest of my baby weight and keep it off. And it helped clear up my adult acne that I'd suffered from for my whole life. So I woke up one morning and I'm like, okay, I've been using these products. They make me feel amazing. They make me look better and feel better. And my mom had started working alongside this global health and wellness company. And she's the one who had turned me on to the products, the aloe drink and the bee pollen supplements. And she'd asked me, invited me a few times to have a look at the business opportunity. And I was like, it's not for me, but thank you so much, blah, blah, blah. So I woke up the next morning. I'm like, you know what? I do. I love these products. They've changed my life. And I'm watching my mom travel the world, riding camels in Morocco and going on safari in Africa and having this extravagant lifestyle from building this global health and wellness business. And I'm like, she's got the lifestyle that I'm used to and that I want for myself and my daughter. What am I thinking? It's been here all along. And I just have chills, you guys. How life is just sometimes staring us straight in the face. Destiny is just I'm right here. I'm over here. I'm trying to send you the signals. And when you're standing in the fire, you just can't see outside of it. You can't see your opportunities or, that we're all more resourceful than we know. How much fun. Exactly. Yeah. I really do. I just have chills. It just hit me that morning. And I looked at my husband, Neil, and I said, I'm joining this company and I'm going to be working alongside my mom and I'm going to be marketing this business opportunity and these products. And he was like, okay, whatever you want to do, that's cool. So I'm like, okay, then I'm doing it. So I called my mom and I'm like, are you sitting down? And she's like, yes. She was in a meeting, I think in Sweden or Norway or something, or Finland. And I was like, are you sitting down? And she's like, yes. And I'm like, she's like, is everything okay? And I'm like, yes, I'm just calling to let you know that I'm joining your company and I need to know what I need to do to get started. What do I do first? The world has changed so much since I had a business and I have no idea where to start. Oh, hey Sharon, welcome. Can everybody else hear me okay? Sharon's saying she can't hear me. Can somebody tell me or give me an emoji or something? I think Leslie, you can hear me because you've been commenting. Well, Sharon, let me know if it's still an issue and I can see if it's something on my end. So Leslie says I can hear. Okay, thanks. So she's boom, 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 giving me kind of some ideas of how to get started. And things had changed so much from when I was in that network marketing company all those years ago, when you had to walk up to strangers on the street and give them business cards or your business card or do home parties or stock products for inventory if you were going to do some events or something. Sandra, you can hear. Okay, thanks. So I was like, I don't want to build my business like that. That does not resonate with me at all. I need a new way that I can maybe bring my business into the online space so that I don't have to trade that time with my daughter, Sophie. Anybody else here relate? You have these commitments, you have these precious things or people in your life, and you don't want to give that up. You want to find something that you can work alongside with everything else that you've got going on in your life and not take away from the things that you love. And I didn't want to be away from her in the evenings. I didn't want to be away from her on weekends. I didn't want to miss a single precious moment. So I started looking into ways to build this business in the online space. And at first I didn't know what I was doing. I tried to DIY it myself. I tried throwing spaghetti at the walls. I posted all the time on my page about buy my products, join my team. I spammed people in their inbox. What else? I did do live events and stocked inventory and did home parties. And what else did I do? Oh, I found the top people in the company and I copied word for word their post onto my page, even though their story and their journey is totally different than mine and their audience is totally different than mine. And I did get some results, but not the results that I was seeking, which led to burnout really fast. So I took the money that I was earning, I doubled down on my business, built it like as hard and as fast as I could. And I sold things around the house and I invested in working with a mentor who could teach me these online marketing strategies, modern online marketing strategies. And so for the last, I'm going to say 2 years, I've been really doubling down on that, learning, studying, implementing, and testing what works and what doesn't. And now that's how I've been building my business. That's how I teach my team. That's what we're doing. And that's how Amy Beckman on our team in September just 5 or 6 times her business in 1 month using these strategies. I personally tripled my business last month in September using these strategies. So it works. And that's why I'm buzzing. That's why I'm so excited. I don't know if you can feel my energy coming through the screen, but like I made more in September in my network marketing business than I've made in September in my coaching business. So that's why I wanted to bring this information to you guys today to share with you how this has made such a difference in my life financially, from a health impact in the lives of others around the world. So Leslie says, girl, preach, burned out, rethought my workings. Yeah, you got to find strategies that work for you if you're going to run a business. My strategies might not work for you. We do have people on our team who do like to build in traditional ways, like doing home parties and events and stuff like that. I'm all for it. Like however you want to build your business, this is your business. I can teach you all the different strategies and the ways of how I've done it. And then you just take what you like and leave the rest. So that's one of the cool aspects of this. So Sharon says the problem's been solved. You can hear me now. Great. Welcome, Sharon. So glad to have you here. I've just been kind of telling my story of how we got here to this point today. So let's see. That's why I was buzzing is tripling that income in just a month from implementing these strategies and then teaching team members how to do that. Now they're seeing their incomes double, triple, 5 times. And this is just the best time of year to be thinking about starting your own home-based business, your own online business. My husband, Neil, he's in the trading industry. His business is based in China. And he has an office there, he has staff there, and he works with the factories. And this is all pertaining to the presentation for today. This is all pertaining to you and why this is such a great time to get into the business. I'm not like going off on a tangent about my husband. It's all relevant, okay? So he ships from the factories to the big box retail stores here in the States. Well, because there was a huge outbreak of COVID a month or so ago at one of the biggest ports in China, they had to shut that port completely down. And there was a backlog as a result with the factories who couldn't produce the product because the product was going to sit at the port and there are no warehouses in the ports. The products need to go straight onto the ships, onto the containers, but there were no containers available because the port was shut down. So now there's a backlog in the factories. As a result, there aren't any containers going out. The containers that are going out, there's a shortage. And so whereas a container a year ago would cost $3,000, now it's like $26,000. So there's this whole holdup of products coming from China. There's also a shortage in the States of truck drivers. So there is going to be a shortage of products on the shelves going into the holiday season. People aren't going to be able to buy what they're used to buying. There's also a 5% rate of inflation that's happened this year. And a lot of people are going to struggle to enjoy the holiday season this year. They're going to be looking for alternatives, for less expensive products to buy, products that are made in the USA, products that can ship straight to their door. A lot of people are still afraid of COVID and they don't want to get out that much, in crowded stores. And if they're working, to sit in traffic and then try and find a parking place and go inside. People are just looking for easier right now, and people are looking for healthier products. They're looking to build their immunity, and And so it's just the perfect time. And I find that a lot of that is not just strategy, but it's also timing is imperative right now. So with that being said, if it's okay with you, I'd like to tell you a little bit more about our company, who we are, what we do, and how this could benefit you. So does my story resonate with any of you? Did you get any oh yeah, I can relate with that. Looking for some extra income, would that be helpful for you? Or what is it that brought you here today? Why are you looking at maybe another stream of income, an online stream of income that you can work around your other commitments? I've got some slides over here, so if you see me looking to the side, it's to keep me on track, because I know we all have a busy afternoon, and I could just go off on a tangent about this for like hours. So I want to keep it concise and to the point. But most people come to this industry, to this business, because they are looking for more income. So give me a high five or an emoji if that's you. Leslie says, your business gives back to rescues. Yes, I love that you donate your income back to charity, Leslie. That's amazing. And a lot of people join us because it's not the income. They want to be able to give back. And so people like Leslie, she's really into philanthropy. She's got a full-time job. She's not looking to replace her income. She's looking to earn extra income so that she can give back to a cause that's near and dear to her heart. And I love that. I so love that. And we all have different reasons that we come to this. And we're all coming from different backgrounds and walks of life and reasons why, and time commitments. And so that's the cool thing about it, is you can build it when you want, how you want. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And you have an incredible support system behind you to raise each other higher. Some people, it's for school fees. I know for us during that dark and difficult time, I mean, we were giving up like everything to keep Sophie in private school. It was all we could do to keep her there. So I know those school fees really add up. Global travel. I would not have been able to travel the world and take Sophie to some of these places coming out of that dark and difficult time without this business opportunity. We have global travel opportunities where you can earn all expenses trips, paid trips for two trips every year. So, on the one hand, where we're trying to figure out how to pay the bills and how to put food on the table, within a very short period of time, maybe a year and a half into the business, I'm now taking my daughter to Stockholm, Rome, Monte Carlo, Barcelona. We went to Thailand the year before last, right before COVID hit, and this was all paid for by our company. So it gives you an incredible opportunity to travel the world that I never would have had otherwise. So if you love to travel, this is something that will allow you to do that. Financial freedom, to be able to sleep at night and not worry about where is the money going to come for the next bills, right? That's priceless. Leslie, we have an amazing business, many different ways to create extra income with a loving team. Yes, we do. Stress-free. We're not about burnout. We're not about like hustle, grind, slay, repeat at all. That is so not my jam. I'm like, find the strategy you love, be consistent, touch your business every day, and it's not going to feel like work. It's going to feel like fun, because we love who we work with and we work with who we want to work with. So that's the cool thing. Contribution. We said that Leslie loves contributing and giving back. Maybe it's a new home. We're getting ready to potentially have the opportunity to buy a property. So that's another big motivator for me. I'm really excited about that. Personal growth and development. A lot of people join because they just want to up level in their lives. They want to become that next better version of themselves and make an impact on the lives of others. Stability. Oh, there's so much to be said for stability. Legacy. The cool thing about this company is that you can leave your income after you're gone. So even after I'm gone, Sophie will continue to get my income coming into her every single month for the rest of her life. So it's a willable income, which I've never found anywhere else. It's a debt-free, maybe you want to get to become debt-free. I was able to pay off 3 credit cards that I've been dragging around for maybe 15, 20 years, credit card debt, that I paid off in full. My credit went back up after that dark and difficult financial disaster, and everything started to change after that. So it's an amazing thing to pay off your debt. Maybe it's thinking about retirement. Maybe it is a new car. When we were in that very dark time, we had to take both of our cars back. And in the States, maybe if you're in England or somewhere else watching this, maybe 2 cars isn't even a thing. But in the States, everything's so spread out. And in our town, we don't have really like public transportation. And with 2 of us trying to start businesses and start over again later on in life, it was just really hard to have just one car between us. So I was able to earn a Mercedes and get our lives back on track. I mean, my husband was working hard too, but you know, it was a joint effort. It was a partnership to get ourselves back on track. So I'm proud of that. Really proud of what we've accomplished together to build our lives back. So a little bit more about why right now, more than ever, everyone needs another stream of income. So many of us have suffered from an overhead of debt. Maybe there's a poor work-life balance. It's so hard to find that balance between work and life, isn't it? Especially if you have kids. Like, you work all day, you sit in traffic, you go pick the kids up from school, you come home, it's time for them to do their homework, have a bath or a shower, you're making dinner, you're walking the dog, you sit down for a few minutes to watch a TV show, and then you do it all over the next day. And then you only really get to hang out on the weekends. But then that's the time to do the yard work or the house cleaning or run errands. And it just is like this perpetual, I don't know, like what's the stationary bike? Obviously I don't have one. Peloton. Stationary bike, like you just keep doing the same thing over and over and over. And again, it's like and living paycheck to paycheck. I mean, I get that. I've done it before. To just want to look up and say, I just need a second to breathe, right? I need to catch my breath. I want to maybe find some sort of balance in my life. So I think a lot of people are looking for that right now. You know, with inflation, living and retirement, it can be a crisis. And just employment insecurities. Right now is a time of absolute insecurity. There's no such thing as job stability. There never has been, but I think right now more than ever, it's just like, if you don't have a backup plan for your backup plan, you know, you're behind the ball a little bit. So that's why I'm so passionate about multiple streams of income. Okay, so picture this. So you can own your own life. You can work from anywhere in the world. This is a global company that operates in 160 countries. And if you have a cell phone and or a laptop or an iPad, you can do this from anywhere. Even if you don't have a laptop or an iPad, you can do so much of this just from your phone. It does help to have a computer so that you can get onto Canva and create some things, but if you don't have access to that, it's okay. You can still work this on your phone. Time and financial freedom. Absolutely. I work my own hours. I set my own schedule. So I work until it's time to pick Sophie up from school. I go to pick her up and we spend our afternoons together. I'm not tied to my phone. I used to be, but now I know that I have, that is my time with her, and that's a non-negotiable. So you can set your own hours and work on your own schedules. If you have a full-time job, you can work it before work, get up a little early. You can work it after work, after the kids go to bed, even on your lunch break. So just whatever time you can, factor in, we can show you how to build this into your life already without sacrificing those other commitments. And then peace of mind. It's just so wonderful to have that. Knowing that month in and month out, this is something that is consistent, it's stable, and it's scalable. So you can hit a certain level and go, okay, I'm cool here. I want to ride this, or you can keep growing and growing and growing. So whether you're looking at this to maybe earn an extra few $100s a month, we have people in this company who are earning 7 figures a year. So it's up to you. What do you want to earn, and how much time and effort do you want to put into achieving that? Is this some good information? Are you guys enjoying this so far? I don't want to just be talking at you. I just get so passionate about this opportunity. So I kind of just go all in. So just give me some sort of love and let me know you're with me and enjoying the presentation. Thank you, Sandra. Okay, so who are we? Let's get into the details here. So we are a multi-billion dollar health, beauty, and weight loss company. Yes, it is. Woohoo, keep going. Okay, thank you. We were founded in 1978, so well over 40 years ago. We trade in over 160 countries where we have offices and warehouses. Hey, Deborah, welcome. I didn't know you were here as well. Benibi, all the way from Nigeria. Great to have you. So we have over $300 billion in turnover. That means sales every year. So that's a solid foundation. We're cash rich and debt free. That was something I could not say about the first network marketing company I was with. Certainly had lots and lots of debt. This company is completely debt-free, so it's a stable company that's been around forever with also billions of dollars of assets. So all those properties that we have in the different countries overseas, the offices, the warehouses, we actually own those properties. And most of our offices are things like castles in Ireland. There's a palace in Sweden that's our office there. A palace in Germany is our office there. A manor house in England is where our offices are. So it's a beautiful global lifestyle company. And just on a side note that's not in my notes, some of the other global companies I know, while they have offices in those countries, their salespeople are not allowed to build in those countries or get paid from those countries. If you have a connection in one of those countries that wants to join your business, they put that under somebody who lives within that country, and then you do like a trade kind of thing. So we don't have that. We have literally, we're in over 160 countries. So you can build this absolutely anywhere, and you get paid on whatever productivity you do, whoever you bring into the business, whatever products your people move out of the warehouse into the hands of the masses, you get a check or a direct deposit from those countries. So that's another big perk. All of our business is produced only by independent business owners. So that's cool. Okay, the marketplace. So we have multiple categories. It's not just one product line. So everything that we have in our business is based on aloe vera. They're non-toxic products. And I'm going to get into why aloe vera here in a minute, but we have so many categories. So it can start as a buyer's club. So if you look around your house and you see like, what products am I using that maybe I could replace because I could get maybe a 35 to 48% discount on the products I'm already using, paying full retail in the stores. Maybe I could make healthier choices for myself and my family and stop using toxic products that are from the stores. And so you start replacing out the products that you're buying from the stores with products from your own store. The skincare industry, for example, is an $80 billion industry. We have a whole range of skincare products, including we're launching this month a marine collagen drink. Oh, I cannot wait for this. This is going to talk about 3 timesing my business last month. This is maybe going to 30 times it this month. I already have people on a pre-launch wait list for this product. It's going to be so amazing. We have skin creams and serums and anti-aging masks and face washes and creams and eye creams. And I mean, I used to suffer from adult acne, and look, my skin is glowing now. I can leave the house without having to put on makeup. I can look in the mirror without crying anymore. So this is another reason that this company has meant so much to me. We also have weight management, which is a $33 billion industry. We just had a huge 9-day weight loss challenge. We had a group going, and it was so fun and full of interaction and support and engagement. One woman in our group, Robin, she lost 10 pounds on this 9-day cleanse. We just have some incredible weight loss cleanses, programs, drinks, supplements to help you lose and maintain weight so you're just feeling amazing and looking your best. Sports and nutrition is another category that we have, which is $7.55 billion industry. So all kinds of sports products, nutritional supplements that I take every single day. Vitamins and supplements, that's another category, which is 7.2 billion. So we have the whole range of vitamins and supplements that you might be paying full price for at Whole Foods or somewhere like this, that you could be getting from yourself at wholesale, and a more pure product as well. We also have animal health products, which I know Leslie loves. She's obsessed with her horses and dogs, which same. But any of us who are fur baby mamas, we have an incredible range of animal care. Gatsby's getting older. He's 12 now. And his vet the other week said he needs to be on chondroitin to help with his muscular issues. And so he drinks our aloe vera drink every single day. Leslie says, guilty. Yeah, well, same. We love our fur babies. What can we say? Men's grooming. We also have products for men. There are just as many men in this company as there are women. And if you go on some of these trips, I'm just saying on a side note, sit in the Italian section. Those guys are really cute. Don't tell my husband I said that. But yeah, eye candy. Anybody who's been on the trips here can attest maybe. But yeah, those Italian boys are Yeah, they've clearly been using their Forever products. So Men's has some incredible aftershaves. We have, well, I'll show you some of the products here in a minute. I've got some of my favorites on the desk. So those are the categories. So you're in the right marketplace. I mean, these are each in their own sections, in their own sectors, multi-billion-dollar industries. So you can't go wrong. We've been featured, industry recognized, we've been featured in Cosmopolitan magazine, in Vogue Italia, in other magazines that are in France. We've won the top beauty awards, Good Housekeeping, I'm trying to see what else, best beauty awards for every single product, just about in our skincare range. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the products themselves and why they are so magical and why I love them so much. So the first one is our aloe vera drink. We just launched the mango flavor, which is amazing. One of my friends reached out the other day and she's like, could I come over to your house? I really want to try that new aloe mango. And do you have vodka? She's like, I think that could be a really good mixer. And I'm like, yeah, let's do that. So you can use these. It's, counteracts, right? This is a daily drink, and I drink a whole big glass of it every day. We have people in our business who drink 1 or 2 of these whole containers a day. I'm building up to that. But it's so delicious, and what it does, it's a daily cleanse for the gut, liver, kidneys, and colon. And so whatever is going on inside the body, this nourishes it. It's hydrating, and it just keeps you regular. If you have acid reflux, my husband suffers from diverticulitis. Is that how you say it? Diverticulitis? I can never say it right. But he gets like inflammation, and so when he starts drinking this, he feels so much better. Sandra says, love it. Yes, it is. Oh, the mango. Oh, it's so amazing. But we also have this in a regular flavor that's straight out of the aloe leaf with no flavor added to it. We have a cranberry flavor and we have a peach flavor. And then the one with the chondroitin is kind of an orange flavor. It's called Forever Freedom. So, and that's the one that Gatsby drinks for his joints and his muscles. So this daily drink is our best-selling product. It accounts for half of our sales annually on a global basis. And there's some countries that this is the only product that they market. They don't even focus on the skincare, the men's grooming, or anything like that. They're just all about the aloe drink, which I totally get that, because it is that good for you. It's powerful. This helped me lose my baby weight and keep it off. It helps you glow from the inside out. It's so hydrating. So your skin, you're going to get the aloe glow. And I can't go a day without it. So I actually order these like by the case, not just one at a time, because I don't want to wake up one morning and be like, I'm out of aloe. What would I do? Deborah Campbell says, I love it. I know you do, Deborah. Yes, so good. Okay, so then we also have, and you can see I use this, I need to actually have a full, what do you call this, like bottle of this. So I'm sorry, this one's a little bit like squeezed up and almost used up. I didn't realize I'd grabbed the wrong one for the presentation, but we have shampoo and conditioner, which is non-toxic. It's for every skin, for every hair type. So I have really, really thick, heavy hair. It's very wavy, and when it gets humid out, it gets like kinky, curly, but I like to wear it straight sometimes. Sophie has very heavy hair, but hers is very drying. We have, as I mentioned, offices. We operate in 160 countries or more around the world. So people in Africa are going to have a different kind of hair to people in, the north of Europe. You're going to have maybe a darker, heavier hair compared to somebody who's got like a lighter, thinner hair. We have people in Asia who've got more of maybe an abrasive hair texture compared to somebody who has a very fine hair that's light. So this is for absolutely everyone. I am really, really picky. Anybody else here picky about the products that you put in your body and on your body and use within your household? I'm really, really picky about all of that, especially for myself and for my daughter. Because some shampoos and conditioners, I can use them for a little while, but then all of a sudden I get really oily. And some I get really dry. This is and I'm not just saying this because I'm in this company, but this is the only shampoo and conditioner that I can use, and my daughter loves it as well. She was having dandruff and stuff for a little bit. She uses this, and it's really been amazing for both of us. And this is dripping all down me because I failed to dry it off properly after I had my shower this morning. Okay, so we also have personal use products. So this is our deodorant. It is literally a stick of aloe vera. It's very light and refreshing. It doesn't leave a stain on your clothes. It is a stick of aloe. It is deodorant, and there are no salts or aluminum. So stay away from antiperspirants because that blocks you up and builds up toxins in that part of your body. So stay away from that. I use this one because a friend of mine who is a breast surgeon looked into this product, and she so highly loved it, she started recommending it to her patients as the only deodorant that they should use because it doesn't have the salts or aluminums. So when a breast surgeon endorses the product, you're like, okay, I know that's going to be good. Sandra, on your favorite list, yeah. This is so cool too. If you keep it in your handbag or your gym bag or in your car or whatever, if you happen to get a scrape or a bite or a cut, because it's literally aloe vera, you can put it on anywhere on your body. And it's so hydrating. Like even if you just have a patch of dry skin or something, you can put it on and it's like moisturizer. It's like, it's so hydrating. I have another customer who uses this on her bikini area after she has a wax. She's like, I don't want to get a rash or bumps or anything like that. So, I mean, probably again, TMI, but we're all girls here. So, this is one of the best. Oh, and Leslie was pointing out yesterday, if you are into horses, if you have horses, you can use this on your horses as well. And it keeps away the flies. So this is great for both people and our fur babies. Do you love it? Do you love this stuff? I love this so much. Like what girl doesn't love beautiful, amazing products? And if you can get them at a 35 to 48% discount and they're non-toxic, like what's not to love? We also have the liquid soap. So many of the soaps out there, they are just toxic. They can strip your hands of moisturizer. They're not hydrating. We have this in every sink in our house, in every shower. I shave my legs with it. Again, maybe TMI, but I love this product. Sophie uses this as well. It's safe for children. I know people who wash their babies with this. They wash their baby's hair with this. It's just very gentle, hydrating, nourishing, and a beautiful product that's just very fresh. And who else is funny about scents? I'm really funky about scents. Like certain candles I can't be around. So I don't want any weird fake scents. Like I cannot deal with anything that's not the real deal. So that's why I love these products so much, because there's nothing fake in them. Also the aloe propolis cream. I used this morning because I had this like little patch of something on my hand. I don't know if I burned myself the other night making dinner or something, but it's just a cream. It's like super hydrating, and you just put it on like if you have any cuts or scrapes or bruises. It's like first aid, but it's also like really hardcore lotion for hydrating. So if you're somebody who's a doctor or a nurse, or you're in the food and beverage industry and you're washing your hands all the time, this is a great product if your skin is really, really dry. Deborah says, me. Good, I love that. Oh, that you love playing with products too. Girly products, yes. And guy products too, of course, as we know. But the aloe propolis cream is just a really heavy-duty cream. I have one of my best friends lives part of the time in Aspen and part of the time in Florida and part of the time in Memphis. And she orders this by the case because when they go out to Colorado, it's just so drying out there. And after they've come in from the beach, so they're just like the biggest fans of the propolis cream. Also for bug bites, my husband Neil and Sophie are really prone to bug bites, and especially here in the South, we have these like mosquitoes that don't. They're horrible here, and we could not live without our propolis cream. In fact, I need to put one on my next order because like it's getting empty. We also have the Forever Bright tooth gel, which it's got the propolis in it. The propolis is the inner layer of the beehive. So while this is literally like aloe vera and the propolis, the bee propolis is also in our tooth gel. This is amazing. It tastes so good. It's minty, it's refreshing, it's safe for kids. It's safe for sores because it is aloe vera and bee propolis. It's a health product. I mean, it's just amazing for the inside of your mouth. So if you ever have a sore, I know people who have had cancer, who have had sores in their mouth, they have used this product because it is so sensitive. And it's healing. That's the word that I was looking for. It's a healing product, in addition to maintaining your great teeth health. Leslie says, we love the tooth gel. My dog does too. Yes, you can absolutely clean your pet's teeth with this as well. So those are a few of my favorite products that come in your starter pack. I have products all over my house. I could spend all day touring you around and showing you them, but those are just some of my favorites. I wanted to point out to you that if you do decide to come on board with us today, these are some products that'll be shipped directly to your door that come in your pack. So that's really cool. So if you love that, those will be in your household very soon as well. Okay, so what do we do? That is a big question. So it's a great company. It's been around for 40 years. We're in 160 countries. We have this incredible product line within the billion-dollar industries. But what do we actually do? Well, that's a good question. First of all, we supply products directly to the consumer. So we build up a customer base of maybe 10, 20, 25 people that are ordering from us on a regular basis. Mine started out with friends and family because I wanted to try everything for myself, and I wanted to get testimonials back from the people around me who I trusted, to make sure that they love these products too. And I also started giving them as gifts. So this is a great time of year where we're looking to give gifts anyway. Why not give the gift of health and beauty products from your own store? You get testimonials back, and then if your friends and family love the gifts, guess what? They come back to you to order more. So that's how I built my customer base. Some people don't want to go to friends and family, and you don't have to do that. We also have online business strategies that help you attract people into your customer base. We have a customer Facebook group where I do a Facebook Live every week showcasing the product of the week. So you can add your contacts in there if you want to, so that they can kind of come and check out what you're doing, and you can tag them in the comments. It won't show up on their page that you tag them, but they can come and see more about what you're doing. So there are online ways of showcasing the products as well. But for me, I really wanted like hands-on testimonials of people who were loving these products. And so that's how I built my customer base. Then we show the potential of the business opportunity. So you can do this in so many different ways. You can create a Facebook group like this and invite people who show some sort of an interest to come and learn more about what we're doing. You can add people into this group. I'm going to be doing this live every Friday at noon. So you can say, look, I've just started with this amazing business opportunity. Come and check it out. See what I'm doing. It may or may not be for you, but come and have a look. You owe it to yourself to just check this out. You could do Facebook Lives. You can set up an email list. You can create groups. There's just so many different ways. And I teach you when you come into our group how to market this in a way that you become the hunted rather than the hunter. People are coming to your inbox because they love your content and speaking directly to your audience. And they're like, tell me more about what you're doing. You're showcasing your lifestyle. You're sharing your journey of how you're building your business. And all of a sudden people are like, that's really cool. I want to know more about what she's doing. So then you invite them into a business presentation. They check it out. If they love it, they can go online, sign up, order their box, and they're technically under you. And so everything that they produce, you earn on that. So they're earning on their productivity, and you're earning on their productivity. So that's the beauty of team marketing, is that we're all earning together, and together we all earn more, right? So that's really cool. So we combine the power of a network of home-based business owners, both supplying products to the consumer and showing the business opportunity. Now, we can't just sign people up. We have to be using the products too. A lot of people have this misconception about the network marketing industry that it's a pyramid or a Ponzi sort of thing, which it's not. As long as products are being moved, it's a legitimate business. I mean, we've been around for over 40 years, and over 160 countries have approved our offices. Those governments have to approve the business model. So it is very much a legitimate business, but we do have to use the products to stay in integrity. And also, I mean, why would you not? First of all, they make you feel better and look better. You get them at a discount. But for me, my highest value is integrity. And if I'm not using the products, how can I ask my team to do that? How can I even recommend them to my customers if I'm not using the products, right? So we have to be our own best customer if we want to build this business to the potential that we have here. Is this making sense? Do you guys have any questions so far? I want to make sure you're still with me. Let me know something that you're excited about, or that's clicking for you, or that's resonating, or that you're like, okay, this could be really cool. Sandra, Leslie, thank you. Just having a sip of water here. Okay, so how do we do this? Well, we're talking about this, using the products, becoming our own best customer. That's number one. So I went around my house and I looked at what could be replaced by Forever. And you don't have to do this all at once, but over time, it just makes sense to use the products from your own store. So I did. I replaced every single thing in our house that was replaceable. Then we share the products. We talk to people about the benefits, and we develop 20 to 30 regular customers. So we said that. And then we build a team. So we talk to people about the opportunity. It just starts with finding 5 key people to join your team. If you've got 5 key people who are each building customer bases of 25 to 30 people, you've got yourself a substantial business. That's 150 customers that you're bringing in. So that's the beauty of team marketing. You know, if you want to go far, you can go by yourself. But if you want to go faster, you go with a team. That's the beauty of team marketing. And then we coach our teams. We coach our teams to do exactly what we're talking about here. That's my favorite part of this business, is helping other women like you become successful. And showing you the strategies and being there to support you and to celebrate your wins. And, you know, it's a business. It's not all unicorns and roses. Not every day is going to be a huge win, or even a win at all. You might feel like you're taking a step back before you can take a step forward. But you've got to give yourself some time. You got to give yourself some patience. You got to learn, right? Then you got to implement, see what works best for you, what resonates most with you, what's fun, what's not fun. What's not fun, don't do it. It's all about, like, keep it simple and do what you love. And that's what we teach on our team. Okay, so there's a few different areas of income and reasons that people join with us. So some people are like, you know what, if I could just make an extra $200 to $400 a month, that would just take such a load off. I could pay off a credit card. I could pay down my car payment, whatever. So are you somebody who could benefit from an extra $200 to $400 a month? If so, just build up a retail base of customers. You don't even have to work the other side of the business. Just 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 customers, wherever you feel comfortable. And you could be earning between $200 and $400 a month. So for some people, that would do the trick. What would $200 to $400 a month do for you? Would it pay down your credit cards, your car payment, like we said? Would you be able to save up to take a family vacation? Just to top up your income and start saving or putting that money into IRAs, a Roth or an investment account. What about lifestyle? Would you be able to go out to dinner anytime you wanted and not look at the right side of the menu where the prices are? Just get what you want because you can. Would it be treating your loved ones, taking the kids to do things, or for a lucky day? Notifications coming through. Or socking it into savings. Maybe a little bit of all of the above. Okay. My slides are going too fast, sorry. Okay, so then the next areas of income is being a team leader. So if you're building up that customer base as a retailer, and you can start there and go, you know what, I'm gonna start here with the $200 to $400 a month, I'm cool with that, but knowing that you always have the potential to go to the next level, right? You can always go, okay, that was a lot easier than I thought it was. I'm ready to take this to the next step. And that's cool. Like, everybody goes at their own pace. So there's not like anybody breathing down your neck, like you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do this. It's totally up to you how fast or how slow you want to build your business. But if you have built up that retail base of 25 to 30 people, you are going to find people who are like, wait a second, you mean I could get a discount on these products? You mean I could make an extra income by sharing these products with other people? So you're going to find team members within your customer base. And by bringing those people into your team as a team leader, you can be earning an extra $800 to $1,200 a month by finding those 5 key people who are building up their customer base and finding team members that they're bringing in. So if you add that $800 to $1,200 a month to the $200 to $400 a month from your own retail business, you're looking at between $1,000 and $1,600, $2,000 a month. Would that help? Would that be helpful? I don't know anybody who would say no to that. I mean, that could be a down payment for a house if you put that away for a few months, right? Maybe a year, you could buy a property. I mean, it's 10 months even, maybe less. So those are 2 of the top levels of income when you're just getting started in your business. Could you get a new car? Could you take your family on a vacation? Could you save, put it in savings, pay off debt, pay off bills, have peace of mind, time freedom, and flexibility? For me, those are just absolutely priceless. Okay, then there's another level of income, which is becoming a business developer. So if you're starting with the retail income, and then you're building into a team leader, and then you're becoming a business developer. So you're not just bringing people into your team, you're actually working with them and coaching them and helping them develop their teams as well. And at this level, you can be earning between an extra $2,000 to $20,000 a month or more. So you add that into, the team leadership bonus of people who are building their customer bases and bringing a few people in here and there. You add that into your customer stream of income. You've now got 3 streams of income within one place, under one umbrella. Does that make sense? So where would you see yourself within the business if you were getting started? Leave me in the comments. Do you think you might want to start by retailing the products? Do you see yourself becoming a team leader? Or are you like, hey, let's go all the way with this and become a business builder? That's me, man. I'm like all in or nothing. So what would an extra $2,000 to $20,000 a month do for you? Could you fly business or first class? Could you travel the world? Who would you take with you? Where would you go? Like, start thinking like this. Start thinking bigger and brighter than you've ever thought before, because this is a huge resource. It's a huge opportunity that you've stumbled upon today. I'm just looking at these pictures on my slides, just the biggest smile of Sophie and me in Dubai and Thailand and Stockholm and Barcelona and Rome, Monte Carlo. I mean, some incredible memories that we've been able to make that we wouldn't have made otherwise. And this is a real business, and they're real people who are getting these results. There's my mom. She's a coach and an author. We have Amy Beckman on our team. She was a physical therapist. Now she's we call her our cleanse coach. She runs all the Clean 9, the 9-day cleanse groups for us and gives us health and wellness tips. So you have so many resources here. You have people who are like me, business coaches who are there to support and give you business strategy. You have people like Amy who are wellness coaches who can help with nutrition and things. So there's just a wealth of resources here. You literally cannot fail if you implement what we teach you on our team. We have retirees and grandmothers. We have stay-at-home moms. We have restaurant owners. We have project managers. We have animal enthusiasts. Leslie is one of them here. So there's people from all walks of life who come to this business and who are seeing real results. I've got testimonials here. I'm not going to read them to you though, because we are on a time crunch here, and you can read through some of the testimonials. You'll see some of the team members here have kind of popped in some of their own, unsolicited, by the way. Thanks, ladies. All right, so tell me, what are you looking for? What did bring you here today? So we're going to bring this full circle. The first question I asked you at the beginning of the presentation is, what brought you here today? Is it extra income? Is it time freedom? Is it looking after the school fees? Is it travel? Is it financial freedom? Is it having a stress-free life? Is it contribution? I need to check my glasses. I thought it said construction. I was like, well, I guess if you're going to be buying a property, you have to invest in some lumber, right? New home? Is it personal growth and development? Is it stability? Is it creating a legacy? Is it becoming debt-free? Is it planning for retirement? Is it a new car? What is it? What is it for you that attracted you here today? I want to know. So reach out to me in Messenger or drop it in the comments for us. And I just want to thank you so much for being here today. It's been incredible sharing this journey and this opportunity with you. I guess I should tell you the name of our company. It's called Forever Living Products. It has been around for over 40 years. It's in 160 countries. It's all about the aloe. And we teach you all about why aloe, why it's so hydrating, why it's so nourishing, why it's an elixir. It's so healing. I mean, even Cleopatra, dating back thousands of years, the ancient Egyptians used to bathe in aloe and use it in their toilettes and ingest it. You'll read about aloe being used as an herb and a spice in the Bible. It's listed in there, I think, 6 times. Sharon says, I love the products. I've been waiting to use them and promote them, but you didn't have the resources and now you do. Yay! Well, welcome then, Sharon. Oh my gosh, I hope to welcome you to our team today. That's fantastic. I know timing is everything too. So if you're watching this and you're like, you know what, I just don't have the resources to get started, don't worry. We'll be here. We'll be waiting for you. The box of products is, I'm just trying to think of any last minute details. I think there's 19 products that come in the box, maybe 16, something like that. And including shipping and tax, it comes to about $350. It's 2-day FedEx. It comes straight to your door. And when you join, what I'm going to do is drop the joining link in the comments below. And so click on that. It's going to take you to a landing page that gives you more in-depth information, more details, and then you're going to receive an email with a link where you can go and join. And after you've joined, read back through that email and it's going to give you a checklist of things to do to get started while you're waiting for your box. One of those things is to book your strategy session with me. There's a link in there, so just go and click on that link and it'll take you to my calendar where you can book in your time, and you and I will meet on a Zoom and go over some strategies to help you get started, okay? Leslie says, we got you, Sharon. Yes. So that's that. If somebody else invited you to this group besides me, then I want you to join with them. So if you are on our team and you've invited somebody to this call today, make sure to drop your link in the comments and tag whoever your guest is so that they know where to go if they're ready to join too. So thank you so much. I can't wait to welcome you all to the team. I'm so excited. I'm just buzzing. I have so many chills all over me right now. I'm just so excited to have introduced you all to this opportunity, to have you here with us and to have you on board. So welcome, and thank you to all for your time today, and here we grow. Speak soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, ladies.